Hi, family in the Lord. This is Dee, Last Day's Messenger. And I just wanted to share with you a dream that I had. And let me tell you, I haven't had a dream that I can remember for a little while. I've been having the visions um, from the Lord. He's downloaded them into me at certain times in the middle of the night. Now, this dream, I do remember, I do recall it, so I know that He's downloaded it into me for a reason, because it has to do with the bride. And I saw this dream happened right before I woke up. So it seemed like I was into a dream state. It was the last dream, so it was probably right before like 6 o'clock in the morning. Could have been 6:30. I didn't look at a clock this time, but was remembering it, and I was thinking about, what did I just see? What can I remember? What can I take note of? And then it ended with a short vision. Okay, so let me start with the dream first, and let me tell you what I think it means. I think it has to do with Matthew 25, the parable of the maidens or the virgins, the five that got the door closed on them because the Lord took off without them. And here's why I think it's about that. I could be mistaken, so again, I always ask for your input. Okay, so here's the dream that I got very early this morning. I saw a beautiful, tall, very radiant bride. She had on beautiful attire, long white, like could have been satin, beautiful long gown on, and she was just, radiant. She looked beautiful. I also recognized people from my own family in this as guests. So I'm just trying to think in my mind, symbols and what does it mean? They're not included in on the bride. They're not a part of the wedding supper of the Lamb. I'm thinking about it, but I did see people in my family and others, and it took place in a house that I grew up in. So it was a bunch of people that I recognized, and other people, family members as well, and we were all over the house. But I do remember seeing this bride, and it was emphasized that she was tall and just beautiful and ready. It looked like she was ready, um, or she thought she was ready. She had a veil on. Um, I just noticed the beautiful gown she was wearing, and I also got to see a little glimpse of the groom. The groom was the emphasis was not on the groom, but I do remember seeing a man, brown hair, and he looked like he was just not to be observed. I mean, he wasn't flashy, in other words. He was just the opposite. And he had on his like a black tux that I could see. And he wasn't really a part of the main theme of this. It was all about the bride. And so I saw her, and then I saw him leave. So he takes off without her. And then the dream goes back to my house, and it looked like the screen from the door had been ripped off. It looked like damage had been done to the house. It looked like lots and lots of screens were just ripped from the windows and the door. I just remember seeing screens, and they were strewn about on the lawn. Um, and I remember I was getting ready to wake up, trying to think, what is this dream? And then I saw like a little flashing going on, not colors, just flashing, like it could have been taking place in the sky. That was like a vision. It was apart from my dream. So it seemed like the dream finished and it went right into a vision, and all I saw was like flashing. So let me read to you. So, think about it, and please, I would love to hear your comments. I think it has to do with the five foolish maidens who thought that they were ready, and then the door was closed upon them. So let's take a look at Matthew chapter 25. It says, "Then the kingdom of the heavens shall be compared to 10 maidens who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were wise, 5 of them were foolish. Those who were foolish, having taken their lamps, took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their containers with their lamps. Now while the bridegroom took time, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight a cry was heard, 'See, the bridegroom is coming, go out to meet him.' Then all those maidens rose up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish said to the wise, 'Give us your oil, because our lamps are going out.' But the wise answered, saying, 'No, indeed, there would not be enough for us and you. Instead, go to those who sell and buy for yourselves.' And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came. Those who were ready went in with him to the wedding feast. The door was shut." So I didn't see any of that per se. But what I did see, what I did notice was the bride was left. The groom took off. I was under that distinct impression that the bride was ready. She had her she had a gown on, and it looked like the groom took off. So that's why I'm thinking, could it have been about the foolish virgins who think that they're ready, maybe? So it says, "Later the other maidens also came, saying, 'Master, Master, open for us.' But he answered, saying, 'Truly, truly, I do not know you. So watch therefore, because you do not know the day or the hour in which the Son of Man is coming.'" So it could be about that, and it might not be about that. It might just be that it could also possibly be that the bride herself thinks that she's ready, um, and just that's just that's where I want to leave it. So think about it, and then please leave your comments. So I really would appreciate to hear anything you have to say. It might not be related to the foolish virgins. So I would love to hear what your comments are. Okay. So I did want to hurry up and just get that out to you. So thank you, and God bless.